What up, everybody? We're in Melbourne City doing a cube finally after being locked down for many months. For Asal, it's been 10 months since she's been out to a cube. This is her first in 10 months, and for me, this is my third or fourth. Did a few before the end of the year last year. So I'm distanced from the cube just so I can show you the location properly. Wait for more people to join just so I can... Hello, Laura. How's my audio, Laura? I know it's loud here. I usually have my microphone, but I just wanted to do what I could to get a live stream going. Good, thank you, Laura. All right, so here we are. We're in front of the UGG store over there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's an UGG store. As you may or may not know, Australia is one of the biggest producers, if not the biggest, for UGG boots, which is produced through torturing sheep. Now, over here is a clothing store, and at the front they're giving out free ice creams. As you can see, everyone's stopping like, oh my god, free ice creams, I'll definitely take it. Anything that's free these days. Okay. Paddle pops. I used to love these when I was a kid. Giving out free ice creams over here. And the first screen that we're hitting people with shows people, here we go, there's one person eating it. And then the first thing that people see on this side of the cube is the dairy industry. Again, right in front of the UGG store. Now I'm going live because things have slowed down. We were doing tons of outreach. The foot traffic hasn't been the best today, but we've got plenty of volunteers to snag up any opportunity that we have. I've had quite a few interactions that were successful today, and even more interactions that were just arguments that went nowhere. However, those individuals were still held accountable, and that's what this is all about. So I'm going to show you the screen. Again, this is the dairy industry. For non-vegans watching this, for vegetarians who are non-vegans watching this, this is what you support. This is happening because of you. And this is the industry that, this footage that we're showing comes from industries that label themselves free range. This is a free range farm. And we're not showing isolated incidences here, we're showing the standard practices that are carried out to operate dairy farms. Okay. So we have a very tight looking cube here today. Go around this way. Many volunteers have come out to support this cube today. We had a surplus at one point, so we've expanded the size of the cube to an 8-person cube from a 4-person. This girl here saw Asal's live stream and ran over when she could. She's not wearing full black, but we welcome her because she just rushed over after seeing Asal's live stream to be a part of this. She usually wears black at cubes, but she just wanted to help out, and we love that. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, April. Brian, you just have to simply let them stop. If you don't want to ruin the interaction, just stop approaching them too soon. And that's as simple as that. If you want it to be effective, allow them to stop and watch the footage for a moment. But it's not bad to move in after they've stopped and watched for a moment. So use your best judgment, but if you rush over immediately as they stop, just know that it might put them off and make them defensive. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap this up very soon. I appreciate, Brian, I appreciate you saying you want to see me talking to someone. I don't think I will do that during this live stream because me holding my camera up, I think will put people off holding up my phone in front of them. But I have done that before and it worked out okay. But usually I record my outreach with a camera person. We're not doing that today because we're just wanting to get out onto the streets. And we don't have a camera person to do that with today. So today is just practice. And I've had some really good interactions today. Confident that the people that I've spoken to have been impacted with the truth and are definitely going to reconsider their actions as a human existing on this planet. And the people who I don't think will go vegan have at least had a mirror held up to them and have been told exactly what they needed to hear regarding this injustice and their position in this injustice. This is all glared up so you can't see it. Let's go back to the dairy footage. So again, this is for anyone who is not vegan because all non-vegans consume dairy. Don Ramos, if you want to get involved, go over to our website, cubeoftruth.com, and then go over to the Join Us section. Or alternatively, you can go to jointhecube.com and you can find the nearest chapter to you. If there is no chapter close to you, you can apply to become an organizer and operate Cubes of Truth just like this in your city. This is in Melbourne City, Corey, Melbourne, Australia. Laura, I've got some new outreach coming. I'm not entirely confident with it because it's not my best outreach. Very rusty after this long lockdown. But I am definitely going to put it up just to show that even my mediocre conversations are still pretty good because I am, with this new approach, I am still holding them accountable. And I think a lot of people out there can take inspiration from that because you don't necessarily have to do it perfectly every time. The goal is to continually strive to improve. Melbourne, Australia, that's right. Alright, so just straightening the screen there. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up now. Appreciate you guys joining me for this. We're here in Melbourne City, and I'd like to say that if you're doing a cube this weekend, make it the best cube you've had thus far. Speak up for the animals with vigor, much like you would like to be spoken for if you were in their position. And don't just ask people to go vegan, ask them to also speak up. Ask them to engage in ending this injustice once they have stopped being the reason for it. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to let everybody go now. Again, thank you for joining. I'm going to get back to outreach. And again, if you have a cube this weekend, we're with you in spirit over here in Melbourne doing a cube. Because we live in the future here in Australia, we're usually the first to do the cube for the weekend. But yeah, if you're doing a cube this weekend, make it the best one you've ever had. Proud of you guys out there, all the cubers that are getting it done for the animals. Much respect. See you, Laura. See everybody. Thank you, Ben. Thanks, April. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Mustio. All right, much love, everybody.